At Chaya in southern Thailand, the Srivijaya Empire once thrived, spanning the seaways between South and East Asia. More than 1200 years ago, Buddhism began to shape the people, culture, and way of life here. This same Chaya is the birthplace of one of modern Thailand's most creative and influential monks. Buddhadasa Bhikkhu's original name was Ngurm Panit. He was born on May the 27th, 1906, in Phum Rieng on the coast a few kilometers to the east of Chaya. His father was Siang Panit, a Chinese merchant, and his mother was Kluan, a Thai. Ngurm was the oldest child, followed by his brother Yi Goi and their sister Kim Soi. As a child, Ngurm learnt the natural morality of rural Buddhism. His mother ensured that he respected the lives of other creatures, told the truth, and helped others. At the age of 8, Ngurm was sent to live and study at Wat Mai Phum Rieng, the local temple. When he was 11, Ngurm began his formal education at Wat Potharam School, and then continued to the 7th grade at Sarapi Utit School in Chaya. His formal education came to a halt at the age of 16, when his father died. He then took over the management of the family store. As a youth, he read all the latest books and debated about Dharma with local thinkers. When he reached the age of 20, Ngurm followed the Thai tradition of becoming a bhikkhu, or Buddhist monk. Most young men spend only a few months as a bhikkhu, but Tan Buddhadasa felt at home, enjoying the life, its activities, and the study of Dharma. His brother, who now called himself Dhammadasa, decided to leave university in order to help their mother run the family store so that Pra Ngurm could follow the homeless, religious life without worries about the family. After Pra Ngurm finished his basic Dhamma studies, his uncle Siang, who'd been a monk at an important Bangkok temple, convinced his nephew to go there to advance his scriptural studies. At this time, he made his first attempts at writing, The Benefits of Giving, and Buddhism for Worldlings. By the end of the year, he passed his first Pali exams. But more significantly, his thinking underwent a critical change. New ideas and goals began to take root in his heart, as he wrote in a letter to his brother, "Bangkok is not the place to find purity. I blundered in hoping to study the scriptures, a goal mixed up with fame and status. The positive results of this is that I've woken up to the fact of my own missteps. In this self-awareness of having taken the wrong step, I have found the clue of how to now take the right step. I've walked in the ways of the world since the minute of my birth until this moment of awakening. Henceforth, I will not follow the world. I will give up the world to search for that which is pure, to follow the noble ones who searched until finding their goal." Once his mind was made up, Buddhadasa Bhikkhu abandoned the path of ranks and titles, returned to Phum Rieng, and entered the solitary forest life. There began a new era in following the footsteps of the awakened ones. This old abandoned temple, reclaimed by the jungle, became the original site of Suan Mokha Pararam. Its name, the Grove of the Power of Liberation, makes clear its purpose to the world. The basic principle of life at Suan Mok is live plainly, aim high. This means living simply and intimately with nature so that the mind may realize its deepest potential. His foremost work was the practice of Dharma, but soon he found his knowledge insufficient. It was necessary to uncover the guiding themes of practice through a fresh, personal research of the Pali scriptures. The result of this thorough study and practice was an understanding of the Buddhist way, full of joyous energy and ready-shaped to be shared with others. A vital force in the work of spreading the Dharma has always been the Dhammadana Foundation, organized by Mr. Buddhadasa among friends and kin. An important aspect of their work has been the Buddhasasana Quarterly. Free of the limitations of Bangkok, it sparked new life within Thai Buddhist thought. The Buddhasasana Quarterly spread quickly through Dharma and intellectual circles, both in Bangkok and the provinces. It was fresh, honest, and intelligent. In 1940, the Dharma force from Chaya advanced further when Venerable Buddhadasa was invited to expound the Dharma at the Buddhist Association, Bangkok's most important venue for Buddhist thought. This and subsequent talks stirred up much interest and even some controversy. The years following, Buddhadasa Bhikkhu went up to lecture regularly in Bangkok and the central and northern provinces. Further, in 1954, he was appointed by the Thai Sangha to represent them at the Buddhist Council in Rangoon, Burma. There he presented the talk, Certain Wonderful Characteristics of Theravada Buddhism. Many of his lectures were printed and widely read. Abundant collections of his talks have illuminated essential Dharma truths seldom discussed publicly. Another aspect of his work has been to bring the Dharma back into the lives and society of ordinary people. He teaches that the world and the Dharma must be one and the same. To survive in the world, we must follow Dharma's direction. He's proposed an education relevant and practical for Buddhist society, one that doesn't mimic Western secular materialism. He's proposed a choice for political development called Dhammic socialism, in which everyone works for the common good, united and guided by Dhamma.